Andy Scott, I don't want to call that comfortable, but you must be very pleased with the team's evening's work.
Yeah, I mean, they're a strong, powerful side. I saw them in pre-season and they caused Dagenham a few problems, and we knew they'd be quite direct and physical, and coming 3 days after our first game with the physical condition of the lads, you just don't know what you're going to get. But again, you run out of words really, to say about the players. We've still got lots to work on, but some of the football was fantastic. Kept a clean sheet, scored 3 goals, could have had a few more. At times they couldn't get near us, and and we're going to get better. We realistically we have had about 3 sessions, probably not all together, but most of us together. We had one yesterday that we worked on the pitch, just walking through stuff and showing them patterns and how we want to do it. But good players can play with each other, and we've got the enthusiasm. The nicest thing for me was that the fans seeing we've got Aldershot back, and I think that team there epitomises what I want to put out on a pitch. Teams that are working for each other, works their socks off, but also can play as well. And it was a brilliant evening.
That's it. I think any superlatives that the media can come up with pale into insignificance compared to the acclaim from the East Bank.
Yeah, I mean, it was all about the fans and making sure that we made them proud of a team that we've got here now. It would have been very easy to sort of still have a hangover from what happened last year, but the players have worked fantastically well. You can underestimate the work they've put in behind the scenes, even without getting paid and not know whether they've still got a club, but they committed to it. They were told exactly what the situation was. I told them what I wanted to do and how I wanted to do it, and the players that I wanted to bring in around them, and they've bought into it. And we're not there by a million miles, but when we do, if we play like that and play better, there's still areas that we can work on. Then we're going to be a force, and we need to wipe the 10 points off as quickly as possible, and then make it a real season for us.
I think it is a good start. I mentioned the cliche, one half of the cliche on Saturday about drawing your away games. It was vitally important, just as important, to continue that good work and win in front of the home fans tonight.
Yeah, I mean, a few of the lads that have been here before, made the point that we didn't have that effort and desire last year at this place, and you need to show your home fans that you want to play for the shirt and that you're capable and confident in your own ability, and they certainly did that. There's a decent crowd here. We want more fans coming back, and credit to the fans. They've turned up today to see a good performance. It's still holiday time. Hopefully we can attract more, and if we keep playing like that, then that will bring more fans in and help the club move forward, which is what we want to do. We're still very light in numbers, very, very light, and we need to keep people fit, and we need to protect people, and but it's a good start.
And that's it. It looked a balanced, settled team that know their jobs, that look like their players playing in the right position, and you wouldn't know that the club and the team had gone through the pre-season that it has. Yeah,
and it's that's sometimes you put a team together, and I know all these players. I've watched them over the years, and I know how I want to play. I've always played 4-4-2, but this was an opportunity for me to show people that I can coach and change the way I did. I've won League 2, finished 9th in League 1, got to the Johnson's Paint final, and got to the 6th round of the Carling Cup, and yet people still really never gave me a chance when I was out of work. I got sacked from Rotherham when I was 3 points off the playoffs. So, you learn from those things, but this was an opportunity for me to show people that we can coach and we can get players in, and my knowledge of players and ability to attract players to this club was there, and that's pleasing for me, and it's pleasing for the fans that they've got a team now that they can enjoy coming to watch.
And I think in a way maybe that has been a little bit forgotten, the difficulties that you've had, and now you feel like you're proving yourself in adversity.
Yeah, and I think that sometimes you can you come out of it better the other side. It tests your character. Us as a staff, we didn't know if we'd have a team to put out. We didn't know if we were in work, but we worked tirelessly through the summer because we wanted to make sure that if the club did come out of administration, we were ready to go, and that's why we've been able to put a team out, because we spent the hours speaking to players and making sure we had the right players here, and the budget that we've got, we've tried to get the most out of it, and we need players who are going to try and play as many games as possible and work as hard as they do, but show the ability, and we're going to get better. There's areas that we can get better. It's still, at the end we had a 17-year-old right back, 18-year-old centre half, 18-year-old centre half. Manny Oyeleke, who's 20 in midfield. We had Aaron Wickham up front with Jordan Roberts and Brett Williams. It's a young side, and they still, had that enthusiasm and ability and belief in themselves to go and step on and continue the good work that the rest had done before.
I think the oldest member of the substitutes bench was Jordan Roberts at 19. That proves your point, and it shows that collectively the team's so much stronger than the sum of their parts at the moment, and they are, if I can raise another cliche, boys becoming men.
Yeah, well, to be honest, a few of the lads here that weren't given many chances last year. They were got out on loans and stuff like that, and not brought back, and weren't given a chance. They need the opportunity to show their talents, and we've brought some young players in who have been in the wilderness, have been discarded from clubs. But they've got talent, and they've got a desire to do it. And as a coach, if you've got players that want to learn and try their best and take everything in, then they're going to get better. They're only young players; they're going to make mistakes. We know that. But if you persevere with them, then this club is going to have some assets, and the playing staff that hopefully they can stay here and build and grow stronger with us.
All in all, it's a very pleasing week.
It is a very pleasing week. It's been roller coaster. I was not well at all last night and not well at all today, and I didn't even know if I was going to be making it today, to be honest. I was struggling, but that certainly brightened me up, and I can go home and shut my eyes and put my head on the pillow, knowing that we've had a great performance like that, and we've now got a club that's moving forward as collectively.